Hello patrons, welcome to your July concert. Tomorrow is Lammas, my favorite time of the year. I love harvest time from, Lammas to Samhain and into the winter. I'm a cold weather girl, so this has been a nice summer up in New England. It's been relatively cool and wet, so it's incredibly hot and humid because I'm a wilting flower in that kind of weather. So I've been thriving all summer, as is my garden, and I'll do a little video from the garden to show you how much that's come along since last you saw it. I want to wish you a blessed harvest, and I hope that you will be enjoying much bounty in your lives in the next few months. So I put together tonight a really special song of traditional music, which is one of my passions is old music. I've got some songs from Ireland, Scotland, England, and American folk, so I hope that you enjoy it. I wish I was in Carrickfergus, where the mountains reach to the sea. I would swim over the deepest ocean, for my love to find. But the sea is wide, and I can't swim over. Neither have I wings to fly. If I could find me a handsome boatman to ferry me over to my love and I. My childhood days bring sweet reflections, the happy times I spent so long ago. My childhood friends and kind relations have all passed on now like melting snow. I'll spend my days an endless rover. Soft is the grass, my bed is free. But to be back in Carrickfergus, to that lonely road down by the sea. And in Kilkenny it is reported of a marble stone there, as black as ink, with gold and silver. I would support her, but I'll sing no more now till I get a drink. For I'm drunk today, and I'm seldom sober, a handsome rover from town to town. But I am sick now, my days are numbered. So come all ye young men and lay me down. So come all ye young men and lay me down. Carrickfergus. Next up is a song called Wayfaring Stranger. This is an American folk song. The first written record found is from 1858, but it is believed to be derived from a German folk song from the early 1800s. So this is Wayfaring Stranger. The dog's up and about, so if you hear him chewing on a bone, it's keeping him occupied. I am a poor wayfaring stranger, traveling on this road of woe. There is no sickness, no toil, no danger in that bright land to which I go. I'm going there to see my father dark clouds will gather round me. I know my way is hard and steep, but beauteous fields arise before me, where those redeemed their vigils keep. I'm going there to see my mother. She said she'd meet me when I come, so I'm just going over Jordan. I'm just going over home. I am a poor wayfaring stranger, traveling on this road of woe. There is no sickness, no toil, no danger in that bright land to which I go. I'm going there to see my father. I'm going there no more to roam. I'm just going over Jordan. I'm just going over home. So I'm just going over Jordan. I'm just going over home. The dog. The Irish song Foggy Dew was the first written version was found in 1804. The version that a lot of us know from the chieftains in modern times is from a 1916 version. And it talks about a battle of in Ireland. But the gist of the song is to honor those who fight for others who aren't strong enough to fight for themselves, basically is what it is. So this is the Foggy Dew. As down the glen one Easter morn to a city fair rode I. There lines of marching men in squadrons passed me by. No pipe did hum, no battle drum did sound its loud tattoo, but the Angelus bell o'er the Liffey swell rang out in the foggy dew. Right proudly high over Dublin town they hung out the flag of war. 'Twas better to die 'neath an Irish sky than at Silva or Sudabar. And from the plains of Royal Meath strong men came hurrying through, while Britannia's Huns with their long-range guns sailed in through the foggy dew. 'Twas England bade our wild geese go, that's not freedom bell rang mournfully and clear. For those who died that Easter tide in the springing of the year, while the world did gaze in deep amaze at those fearless men, but few who bore the fight that freedom's light might shine through the foggy dew. This is Danny Boy. This is my mom's favorite. This was an Irish song, but it's actually made more popular by American immigrants to America. So late 1800s and early 1900s. Go lay down. So this one's for my mom. Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's gone and all the flowers are dying. 'Tis you, must go and I must bide. But come ye back when summer's in the meadow, or when the valley's hushed and white with snow. 'Tis I'll be here in sunshine or in shadow. Oh, Danny boy, I love you so. And if you come and all the leaves are falling, and I am dead, as dead I well may be, you'll come and find the place where I am lying, and kneel and say an Ave there for me. And I shall hear the soft dew tread above me, and all my grave will warm and sweeter be. If you'll not fail to tell me that you love me, I'll simply sleep in peace until you come to me. I'll simply sleep in peace until you come to me. Danny boy. For you, Mom. Black is the color was popular in America in the 1700s. Sorry. It is believed to have become from an earlier Scottish sea shanty from the 1600s. And this one is on my CD with Jenna Green, Fairy's Love Song. I love this song. So this one is Black is the Color. Black is the color of my true love's hair. His lips are like roses fair, the sweetest smile and the gentlest hands. I love the ground whereon he stands. I love my love, and well he knows. I love the ground whereon he goes. I wish the day it soon would come when he and I could be as one. I go to climb, and I mourn and weep, for satisfied I never will be. I write him a letter, just a few short lines, and suffer death 1,000 times and suffer death 1,000 times. Black is the color of my true love's hair. His lips are like roses fair, the sweetest smile and the gentlest hands. I love the ground whereon he stands. I love the ground whereon he stands. Black is the color of my true love's hair. Black is the color of my true love's hair. Black is the color of my true love's hair. Black is the color of my true love's hair. I love the ground whereon he stands. It's one of my favorites. Thank you for letting me play it for you. Black is the color. Next up is Storm o' Cree, which translates to Treasure of My Heart. And it is an Irish song from the late 1800s, around about the time when a lot of people were emigrating from Ireland. And it talks about missing home. This one is also on Fairy's Love Song with Jenna Green and I. A storm o' Cree, when you're far away from the home you will soon be leaving. 'Tis many a time by night and by day your heart will be sorely grieving. The stranger's land may be bright and fair, and rich in its treasures golden. You'll pine, I know, for the land long ago, and the love that is never olden. A storm o' Cree in this stranger's land, there is plenty of wealth and wailing. While gems adorn the great and the grand, there are faces with hunger paling. When the road is tiresome and hard to tread, and the lights of their cities blind you, oh, turn a store back to Ireland's shore, and the love that you leave behind you. A storm o' Cree, when the evening mist over mountain and sea is falling. Turn around, and when you list, maybe you'll hear me calling. For the sound of a voice you might hear that calls for your speedy returning. Arun, won't you come back soon to the one who will always love you? A storm o' Cree, when you're far away from the home you will soon be leaving. 'Tis many a time by night and by day your heart will be sorely grieving. The stranger's land may be bright and fair, and rich in its treasures golden. You'll pine, I know, for the land long ago, and the love that is never over. A storm, oh Cree, when the evening mist over mountain and sea is falling. Turn around, and when you list, maybe you'll hear me calling for the sound of a voice that you might hear, which calls for your speedy returning. Arun, Arun, won't you come back soon to the one who will always love you? That's Donal McCree. This one's Loch Lomond from Scotland, and it's about lost love. And I've been to Loch Lomond, and it's like one of the most stunning places you have ever seen. And there are high roads and there are low roads. By yon bonny banks and by yon bonny braes, when the sun shines bright on Loch Lomond, where me and my true love will ever want to go, on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. Oh, you take the high road and I'll take the low, and I'll be in Scotland before ye, but me and my true love will never meet again, on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. 'Twas there that we parted in yon shady glen, on the steep, steep side of Ben Lomond, where in purple hue the Highland hills we viewed, and the moon coming out in the gloaming. Oh, you take the high road and I'll take the low, and I'll be in Scotland before ye, 'cause me and my true love will never meet again, on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. The wee birdies sing and the wildflowers spring, and the sunshine, the waters are sleeping, but the broken-hearted kens no second spring again, and the woeful they cease from their grieving. Oh, you'll take the high road and I'll take the low, and I'll be in Scotland before ye, for me and my true love will never meet again, on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond, on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. Loch Lomond. This next song is not an old traditional, but it has that same flavor, and I love this song. It's from a movie soundtrack, you know, the King Arthur with Clive Owen. So it's called Song of Exile, and it's in the movie when they're in the bar before the our heroes have to go out for their last mission. And so I love to sing this one. So let me grab my drum. And if you've seen King Arthur, you might recognize this song. Okay. Land of bear and land of eagle, land that gave us birth and blessings, land that called us ever homeward. We will go home across the mountains. We will go home, we will go home. We will go home across the mountains. We will go home, we will go home. We will go home across the mountains. Land of freedom, land of heroes, land that mountains. We have gone home, we have gone home, we have gone home across the mountains. We have gone home, we will have gone home, we have gone home across the mountains. Song of Exile. The last one is a traditional song from Scotland, written by the poet Robert Burns. And it's called Parting Glass. This is a goodbye from me to you. And I hope that we will see each other at some time in the future at a concert somewhere out there in the world. I would love to meet up with all of you. This is Parting Glass from me to you. Oh, all the money that e'er I had, I spent it in good company. Oh, all the harm that e'er I done, alas, it was to none but me. And all I've done for want of wit, to memory now I can't recall. So fill to me the parting glass. Farewell and joy be with you all. Oh, all the friends that e'er I had, they're so sorry for my going away. Oh, and all the sweethearts that e'er I had, they wish me one more day to stay. But since it falls unto my lot that I should rise and you should not, I will gently rise and softly call. Farewell and joy be with you all. Oh, if I had money enough to spend and leisure time to sit a while, there is a fellow in this town that surely has my heart beguiled. His chin so strong, his arm so true, he alone has my heart enthralled. So fill to me the parting glass. Farewell and joy be with you all. Farewell and joy be with you all. Have a most blessed Lammas and a bounteous and beautiful harvest. And I will see you very soon. Blessed be.